Hey, yeah, hello everybody. Welcome to the Popcorn Junkies. What are we doing? We're reacting to a trailer. I pressed record before I was ready, guys. But you're friends, aren't you? You're friends. You'll be kind to me. You won't judge me. You won't shoot me down in flames. Maybe you will, who knows? This is a reaction to a new A24. Who's not an A24 fan? Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the road that connects Worcestershire to Lincoln. I'm talking about, it doesn't really, because someone will probably say the A24 is nowhere near Worcestershire. I know that. I'm merely kind of spitballing. But A24 is the production powerhouse that's gives us every single, if you've got a quirky indie film, whether it be horror or comedy or just fantasy or just weird or kind of dark and twisted and historic and like The Brutalist, they make everything and they're good. They're just good. They're good. But couple this idea. So A24, a film called Friendship, about friendship, a film that stars Paul Rudd, who's also in another A24 film called Death of a Unicorn or something like that. We didn't react to the first trailer for that, but I'm sure there'll be another one. It looks exciting. I think they hit a unicorn and then strap it to the back of a car and then they try and eat it, but then it tries to eat them. Anyway, so this is a film called Friendship. It's directed by a guy called Andrew DeYoung. It's his first film. As I say, it stars Paul Rudd. It also stars Tim Robinson, who's a Saturday Night Live alumni, comedian, etc. Paul Rudd, we all know from things like Anchorman, Ghostbusters, more recently Ant-Man, obviously, all that kind of stuff. And as I say, he's sort of tipping towards indie comedy again, isn't he? Which I think is a smart move. I think the future of cinema and the future, the longevity of an actor's career isn't going to be about blockbusters anymore if you're a Hollywood star. It's going to be about neat, niche film choices. What's the concept? Pretty simple. I believe Craig, who's played by Tim Robinson, his world, his life, his neighbourhood, his friendship circle is knocked upside down when a neighbour when a new neighbour arrives next door to him, played by Paul Rudd. So, without further ado, let's check this out. Friendships. What makes a good friendship for you? Can you please put all your comments below? Give us 1, 2, 3 words that defines a good friendship. And I think being honest and being able to pick up with things regardless of how much or how little you've been in touch before. Do you get me? So like, you might not have talked to each other for ages, but they know, both of you know that that's for a good reason and all that kind of malarkey. I think male friendship is more challenging than female friendship, but there we go. That's another day. It's another podcast. So here we go. Let's check out. Where's the fucking film? Hang on a minute. I'm just going to press play.
Hello?
Howdy.
Howdy.
Honey, the new neighbor invited you over for a drink at 8 tonight. I said you'd go.
You don't know my schedule.
You sit there every night. Might be nice to have a pal, a bud.
Hey guys, this is my neighbor Craig. He's the best.
I was just spiraling. I mean, I see the way the guys look at her. I'm scared.
Sheila's lucky to have a dad like you.
Boy, you should know that I've got you on my mind, your secret admirer. I've been watching you at night. I think of you. I want to be your baby.
If your game is on, give me a call, boo. If your love is strong,
I can see the future. It's full of pals. I'm on the edge of life, and the view is gorgeous.
Look, we had a couple of really nice hangs, but I think it best that we go our separate ways. I don't wish to continue this friendship.
You all accepted me way too fast. You can't do that. You made me feel too free. People need rules.
You should be dead, you psycho! Who are you?
Give me a second chance. Get to know me.
There's a new Marvel out that's supposed to be nuts. We should go see that.
So it was a comedy, but it was a nightmare. I mean, Paul Rudd looked like he was playing the same role from Anchorman again there, didn't he? I mean, I like that. I think there's something very rich to be made about guys who choose to just kind of become more sort of solitary, less outgoing. You get to a certain age, I think women of a certain age feel invisible. And his invisibility, Kate Mara kind of steps in. But how does it stay a comedy? You see him connecting, you see him belonging. And then the empath in me was just like, please don't cut him out of the friendships. I mean, my idea of a friendship, I mean, for me, the idea of a friendship circle makes me come out in hives. I like individual, one-to-one friends. Not many, a few, and I just like them to be solid and dependable, even if it's slightly patchy in terms of time spent together and how often we see each other. But I thought this was going to go down the route of sort of toxic masculinity, because the terrible thing is that for men to bond meaningfully, more often than not, it tips over into, even if it's nice, a sort of masculinity, certainly that I can't get on board with. And I thought that's where this was going. But I'm not too sure I'm going to find this comedic. I'm going to find it really distressing if our lead character there is struggling with being rejected from a group of buddies. And what are they up to? Why have they done this? Why have they taken him in and then rejected him? How can that stay funny? That's what I suppose it's left me asking lots of questions, and that's a good thing. What do you think?